I want to talk about some visions and hallucinations with voices that I had back in the day when I got out of a hospital in El Paso after 2 years, where I got off the medicine. I was on Haldol, and I stopped taking it, and I started hallucinating one day. And the hallucinations was this theater where it was dim, but there was aliens in the theater, and they were like all green and shit like that, kind of luminescent, and there was like robots passing out like food and drinks. I couldn't really tell what the food and drinks were, but they were like passing out food, and people were like aliens. They were like green. They kind of looked like the ones from Jimmy Neutron from the movie back in the day. Jimmy Neutron the movie kind of looked like that. But the thing about the theater was the show. The show was that the movie was about aliens, and they were like flying in flying saucers, but it was two dimensional. But the thing about the show was that it turned into three dimensional. And once it turned into three dimensional, the show became real, where the flying saucers would jump out of the screen and actually start abducting the aliens. And it was really cool, but it's just something out of a movie, the way I hallucinate when I don't take meds. And it turns really scary to the point where I stop drinking water if I don't take my meds. I stop eating and I could die if I don't take my meds. Right now I'm on Invega Sustenna and it's really helping me out, but it's like I black out. I black out for like when I hallucinate all that stuff, the hummingbirds that were there, that were all pink and they were like flying around my room, like in the side of my bed with this thing that was spiral. I had stopped taking my meds, and there's other things I hallucinated, like mermaids. That little bubbles would come out of my stomach, and like mermaids would like watch me and shit like that. And they were like men and women mermaids, and with like seaweed and shit like that. But but yeah, that the alien part was but the hallucinations with the hummingbirds, that was like real. That was like them inside my room. It was like not even 3D. It was like real. They were like really right there. Like it was like a show of ecstasy. That's how I describe it. And it was like, I've never had ecstasy. I don't want to have ecstasy. But I'm not saying the drug. I'm just saying it was really like illuminating the way and it was dark and they was really bright. It was really bright the way they would like mingle with each other and shit like that. And it was like hummingbirds, like sort of like they were pink. They were like pink exotic birds with like a spiral in the middle. That was like a vampire and shit like that. And that was like trying to sleep with me. It was like really weird shit. It was a female vampire, but that's the way I describe it. I don't know how else to describe it. But the alien show, the alien show was like it was really cool. And those are just hallucinations, visions, auditory, also, and that was pretty cool. But I don't know if I ever told you about the hallucination where it was actually like two dimensional, but it actually turned into three dimensional with my eyes. I didn't really know. I forgot about how my eyes can do tricks on me, and I started seeing three-dimensional visions where this girl was in a room and she was like crap on the floor, and the crap turned into like a monster, something out of like Conquers, that game Conquers. I don't know how if it's called anything else more than that except Conquers. It was on 64, where the crap was like real. But in this show, it was 3 dimensional and the crap was real. And it started trying to devour her. Just it was like 3 dimensional. It was like really weird shit. It was like really, I guess, evil. I don't know. But yeah, that's the show about the aliens in a movie theater where from 2D turns to 3D to real life aliens abducting aliens inside a movie theater where they get food and drink from robots in a hallway, in a passageway, like a real movie theater, you know?